Hey, it's Candice from Karuna Wellness. I've been speaking with Spirit and I feel a huge push for me to do more of my intuitive offerings and make them more public. However, I know that what I do is not for everybody, and I want to make it accessible to people that my messages, or not my messages, but the messages that come through me that resonate, I want them to reach the right people and meeting those people where they're at without catalyzing or triggering maybe some of those that aren't in alignment with the work I do, or maybe sometimes how it comes through, which is completely fine. If it's not for you, that's I'm not hurt about that at all. I understand that some of the stuff that I do is maybe not for everybody. So Spirit has been putting more synchronicities and guidances for me to do something like a portal or membership thing. So with that, I think like most of you that do work that I do with the healing and intuitive crowd, spiritual crowd, whatever the hell we want to call ourselves, most of us at the beginning of our journey, which is where I feel I am, I'll always be learning, there's the valuation self-worth component. So I just want to be open and transparent that what I do right now, that this is my income. This is all I do is this. I have fully dedicated to that. This is how I pay my bills in 3D land. Also, I understand there is financial hardship for some people, or and like myself too, we have put that financial hardship in our own way in order to teach ourselves lessons and to navigate. And so there's that perceived barrier. And there's also making time and making that effort and showing up for ourselves. So what I am putting out to you all today is on my YouTube, I have reached 1,000 subscribers. So thank you to all of you who not just like watching my content in the sense of like, oh, thanks, like for watching it and liking it because my ego needs it. But thank you for making that time to tune in, because I want every single one of you, I think all 1,071 of you, I think is where we're at right now, or ish, that I want you to take self-empowerment from the messages that I deliver to you. I'm not here to impress you. I'm not here to change your mind. I'm here in the hopes that if there's a piece or part of what I do or offer you helps you in your journey in some way, shape, or form, I'm so, so, so grateful. So with that being said, I want to make sure this content is accessible to you all, but I also don't want to deal with the bullish of the people that like to just kind of be keyboard warriors and commenting things that are just, I don't have time for that. I don't want that energy in my life. And one of the things for me is setting boundaries in my life as well. I'm sure a lot of you can resonate with that, of being like, hell no. I'm not causing harm to others by just saying, you know what, F off. And with that boundary will come a little bit more of monetization with my, if I open up a membership portal in the YouTube community, or creating a YouTube community. So if I was to do that, a couple things I'm entertaining doing at least once a month a trance channeling through myself, because that is something that is still developing for myself. I'm still stepping into it. I'm not always confident in it, in the sense that if I have people watching me, there's that people pleasing part of me that's like feeling I still need to perform, or what if I have nothing good to offer? For myself personally, I feel if I have a community of people that are just into the same kind of woo-woo that I am, that's going to further expedite my growth as a channeler. And I also hope that for those of you tuning in that are already channelers, or that are also kind of similar spot in your journey, or just kind of like this little baby kind of learning to walk and see what's what, to have the strength and the empowerment to also step into that light as well. We are all part of this beautiful, intuitive, and magical cosmic web, ley lines, grid, matrix, whatever you want to call it. And we are all being called up to serve our purpose. And that purpose is to fulfill our own passion. So it's not to serve others through our suffering, it's to serve others through our passion, to be fulfilled. And this work I do just 100,000,000% fills my cup. And I want to continue to do this in a way that makes my light shine, so that my candle can light your candle, can light the other candle, so on and so forth. And just keep lighting things up. So I'm thinking about doing some channeling and also maybe covering some content that for some people may be more triggering because we have these beliefs of right and wrong, us versus them, where I just don't resonate with that at all. I can understand how and why people have that belief, and there's no judgment on those people. You are where you are in your life, and it's perfectly fine where you are. It's not that anyone's better than anybody else. Maybe your way works better for you than my way, and I love that. Peace to you. Love it. But for me, I want to share more from myself, but also interviewing people that I know, either in trance or just in regular consciousness, and sharing these epiphanies, these expansions, and these things also that may just confirm and validate things for you along your journey to help you along in your growth. So I'm wondering what you're interested in having covered in terms of, like, spiritual content and guidance, be it, channeling, be it certain topics, be it, what I want to say, like tactics or coping mechanisms or hacks for certain things. And also what you feel what you would want to pay into if such a membership was to be implemented. I want this to be accessible to everybody, but I'm also going to value myself. And I'm going to take all of this information, all this feedback, and I'm going to decide what I'm going to do next. But so far, 1,000 of you have been a part of this journey with me, and I want to continue that journey. And I want to make sure you're a part of it. So I have working with marginalized populations, specifically marginalized youth, and developing policy, creating access to things, because there's a lot of barriers to accessing resources in this world, in this life, especially for those of low socioeconomic status that live in really marginalized communities and cultures. And involving the stakeholders, the people that stand to benefit the most, is the key, the lock and key. For continued growth expansion for everybody, right? For people offering a resource and people accessing that resource. So I'm seeing myself as like I guess I'm like a middle management, right? Like I'm accessing other people and spirit as resources for my growth. And now I'm also offering my resources to those people and meeting them where they're at in their journey and their growth. So any feedback that is constructive and positive and uplifting is welcomed. If what I'm saying is not resonating with you or my other stuff doesn't resonate, that's fine. Please just scroll. Please just move along. You don't need to tell me you're not interested. I know, because if you don't comment, I know you're not interested. Thank you so much for listening to this long little ramble. I am so grateful for what it is I get to do in this life. Thank you all so, so much for your continued support. And if there's ways that I can continue to support you, please let me know. So please comment below. You can also send me an email, which is down below in the description for this video. If there's something maybe you don't want to have in the public eye, I will do my best to respond to you. Again, I'm a mom. We're in the midst of moving. I've got someone in my life that is very unwell, yada, yada, yada. We all have shit going on. Essentially, don't take it personal if I don't email you back right away. I truly do care about you. I will email you back. It's just me. I don't have any moderators. I don't have any staff. One day, maybe. But right now, it's just me you're stuck with. So thank you. Love you all.